choose Jacob. Edward seriously wants you. Why are they shipping them together? God.
You are glued to that thing, Jordyn. How was it? Drag race? We survived this week.
Oh, Mom, please. I'm watching Twilight. They're playing baseball. Gosh. Oh, we should maybe go to a cooking class or something, or maybe cook together sometime?
Yeah, sure thing, Jordyn. And you know, if you still need that job, maybe you can just try something in food service.
Good idea. Interesting. It's a good call, Mom. Speaking of which, hey guys, welcome back to The Minimum Cage. In this show, I'm seeking a job best suited for the minimum wage. But just to update y'all, we're still not receiving any emails from employers, but it sounds like I'm gonna be picking up a new hobby. I've realized that my diet consists mostly of ramen and pasta, so it's time for a change. Let's take a look at a typical day in the life of a food worker.
Oh shit, here already. Okay, well, yo, my name is Austin Elder. I'm your resident line cook, and I want to take you through a day in my life and what it's like working here. Come along. Firstly, we get the essentials. Headphones, wash hands, gloves. Last time I didn't wear gloves, the health inspector came in on that one day, and I got in a lot of shit. I'm really surprised I didn't lose my job. Because we work here with fish and chips a lot, Good Friday is what we really look forward to. It's usually the biggest time of the year for us, so it's what we put a lot of our effort into. We're starting that prep now weeks in advance, and we're kind of really looking forward to it. We usually try to schedule it here by about every 15 minutes, because you can end up doing about 100 fish an hour, 60 every half an hour usually if it's a good time, especially during dinner time. We've got about 10 people back here in this really small kitchen. It's kind of hectic. Here we've kind of got our storage areas. Like, everything relies on having a good storage system, because if you're out of stuff, you need to be able to grab it really quickly. And then here we've really got sanitary stuff, you know, bleaches, washing, dishwashing, stuff like that, the really important stuff. And then here, one of my favorites. This is where the real magic starts to happen. Fry cutter. Every morning, let's say about 10, 11 a.m. here, we get 4 50-pound bags of potatoes and just go to ham on them. Fresh stuff here that we need to keep cold, we need to get it quickly. Pickles, onions, some lettuce, stuff for like burgers and wraps and hot dogs and sausages. Here we've got the fresh cut fries that do come out from the walk-in. And then really the fries here, the fryers, about 350, 300. And the fish here. This is what we're going to be working with today, and I can't wait to cook for you guys. I hope you enjoy it as well. So first things first, we got to get our fries ready. You got to get your fries, fill it up to the bowl, about there, about the rim, and boom. We go over here, we grab our fish from our thing right out the freezer, and into the batter it goes.
So now we're gonna go ahead and put the fish into the fryer.
After you kind of put it in there, you have to watch it. If you keep your eyes off of it, or you go to do something else, there is a real chance that it can burn. It does cook quick. I mean, it's 300-degree oil. It's going to go quick. You have to watch it. You can't let it get tough. A lot of just flipping it, a lot of just watching it and kind of knowing when it's going to be done. And then you kind of have to be careful. Like we'll shake the fries every once in a while, and you have to make sure they don't stick, because fries will stick together when they start getting fried. And they'll stick to the bottom of the basket a lot if you don't shake it. And then it comes out tough and stuff. So everything's out now, and we can grab our fries bowl. Fries, get off our grease here, shake it into the bowl, come over here, salt it right away so it sticks. Most important part is because the oil the salt will stick to the oil. Shake it up a bit, and we grab our box and load it up like that. One thing when working with fish and chips is the fish will get greasy if you don't clean the oil off. So we do that. Pat down our oil like that. And then we get it right into the box like that. Throw the rag away because who cares? Then boom, boom. There we go. Tape it up like that. Boom. And that's it. That's the end product. The front counter will come bag it up, give it to the customer, and that's it. Thank you for joining me. I mean, I know it's not the most high quality, the most luxurious of jobs, but we're here and it's how I earn my paycheck. And I think it's really fun. I get to meet new people, get to meet the crews, meet everyone back here. I think it's really fun. Who are you? On that note, my name is Austin. This has been a day in my life, and let's go back to the minimum cage. Bye.
Wow, he must have been really hungry. Anyways, everyone, I'd like to formally reintroduce you all to Austin. Yay!
Hello, 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 all. It's great to be back, you know. It's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. And, you know, anyways, as you may know, in this segment of our show where we play a couple videos for you, we simply want your input to see if they are accurate or not. Sound good?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, let's cue the first video.
Okay. Okay, so it's a woman.
Okay.
I don't know what she's doing.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, so she royally messed up.
Yeah, that's rough.
And now she's picking up under the table, probably hiding.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's insane. I don't know about you, but if that happened to me, I'd quit on the spot. Has something like that ever happened to you before?
No, I'm the perfect person. I don't make mistakes. And the one time I did make a mistake at work, I just blamed it on my coworker and left before they figured out it was me. So technically my track record's still perfect. So.
All right. Next clip.
Hi, welcome to Burger Factory. How can I
Oh,
help
that
you?
one employee who
Do you
can't
guys
control
sell
their
burgers?
face.
Yes, of course. We have
Low-key feel like
Yeah.
this would be me. I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know about you when you're on the job, but
hot chicken burger. We have
no.
so
I don't
many
smile much on
options.
the job, so that's why.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, I'd go completely nuts if this happened. Please tell me nobody's asked you if you sell fish at your shop.
Like, okay, there was one time I was talking to a lady and she's like asking me what we sell, what type of fish. So I'm doing my job as the greatest customer service agent in the world. So I'm sitting there talking and she's going, okay, so what fish do you have? I label it all, I tell us all, and she goes, oh, so do you have this? No, we don't have this. Who are you talking to, buddy? Like, come on.
For real. All right, roll the final clip. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, this looks
That's
awesome. Wait,
That's really
the
good.
tartar sauce looks like,
I made better, but it's fine. I can't fault the guy. He clearly knows what he's doing.
yeah. Well, like, do you guys like cook everything like in-house? Like,
Yeah.
like from scratch?
Everything in-house. I came in every morning, did it all. Yeah, everything was in-house. I hated doing it, but I did it. And no one could do it like me because I'm perfect.
Right.
But yeah,
How long did it take you? Like
a couple
this-
hours. Like prep usually took me about 3 hours in the morning with cutting and kind of cutting fish, cutting fries, doing all of
So
that.
just like cutting stuff.
Yeah, a lot of chopping, prepping coleslaw every morning. We did about 30, I'll say about 30 cabbages a week.
Yeah, because this
Probably
looks
more.
like this looks like it took a little bit of time to do.
Well, yeah, for an amateur like that guy, not as good as me, it probably takes them longer.
Interesting. Wow. I mean, those look good, but I got to give it to you. Yours look like
Yeah.
they tasted way better.
Figured.
What do you do differently when making your fish and chips?
It's like one thing I always do differently it's the batter. You always have to change the batter. The batter is one of the most important parts. That and fish as well. The biggest difference between restaurant fish and like fish you're gonna make at home is, well, the fish itself. Because when I get it from the restaurant and for the restaurant, we know our suppliers, we know how good they are, and they're reliable. When you get it from something like A grocery store, I could be sitting out for 6 days and you don't know. I don't want to know what the grocery store employees do to my fish. That's kind of weird.
That's true. Wow, a lot more than I thought goes into making fish and chips. Anyways, that's all we've got for our reaction segment. It's now time for the part of our show where we listen to our magnificent job expert, and this time he's looking a little different. Answering your frequently asked questions, here's the Michelin star chef, Sam.
Bonjour, mon ami. Je m'appelle Sam, and I've been working in the restaurant business for the past year now. I'm here answering some of your eccentric questions about my job. Now, pass me the first ball, please. S'il vous plaît. Now, do restaurant workers ever see animals in the kitchen? So there's been a few instances where I'm working in the front of the house and need to take out the garbage. You can be greeted by obese raccoons that indulge in 4-course meals while digging through our exposable depot. Just last week, we had a rat swan dive into a fryer while being chased by a manager with a rolling pin. Unbelievable. Do restaurant workers ever forget about allergies or dietary restrictions when preparing an order? We try not to, but if it is recurrent, you're treading on thin ice, because obviously we're not trying to cause a reaction in front of people while they eat, but that would be a bad look on us if we had to go through all the protocols. You know, someone here once served a breakfast sandwich with an egg inside. Customer apparently bit into it and came back with abdominal pain. Occurrences like that are a no-go. Next question. Do restaurant workers get free meals during their shift? Oui. On our breaks, we can help ourselves to anything we have in the back. Some people raid the staff fridge, some make meals in the actual kitchen itself, and we have one manager who preps breakfast and lunch for us. So not the most nutritional meals, since they are typically what we serve to customers, but the croque-monsieur are delicious. Anyways, let's get the board out of here. Another board, s'il vous plaît. Merci beaucoup. Okay, let's go. Do food delivery pickups disrupt the workflow of restaurant workers? Not really. They tend to just add more to the workload. You know, you can get slammed when someone calls in sick, and that's when I rely on my little friend here. Remy, my little rat. And if he can't cover multiple sections, you know, like dicing, toppings, or frying meats, it can risk cross-contamination, but we usually prioritize takeout. Lazy bums who don't understand le savoir-vivre, the art of fine dining in a prestige bistro. Okay, let me go away. Next question. Are hairnets mandatory for restaurant workers? In the kitchen, if you have long hair, it must be tied up. We do not want any strands of your greasy hair being the reason for bad reviews, especially boys with beards that are chafing. Ew, we don't need those extra ingredients. Unfortunately, we do not care if you use Le L'Oréal shampoo, my dear. No. It remains a hazard, and we must prevent the transfer of bacteria by any means possible. Next question. How do restaurant workers alleviate stress during hectic hours? Every break is time for a cigarette. They are never fair to take the edge off how painstakingly hard our work is. I've had some of the closest relationships with other chefs just by being in the smoking area. Well, this is it. Done with the board. Once again, I'm Sam, this is Remy, and this has been the autocomplete interview. Au revoir!
Play a really good game show. It's called Flip Frenzy here. I'm joined by Lauren and Liam, our special guest today.
Yeah, what's up,
and we're going to be
What's up?
competing for this amazing prize here. So, are you guys ready to start?
I'm so ready.
Okay, so the aim of the game is we're going to flip this as many times as possible.
Of course.
While our beautiful live studio audience is going to be hurling objects at you. So, prepare to duck. I will be taking cover
ready.
the whole time. Are we ready to get started here?
Yeah.
I've never been ready in my life.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god.
You might need to loosen it a little bit. There's one. Okay.
There's two?
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get into it.
What the heck is going on?
You lost a point for that one. Let's go. Do some trick shots.
I'm
Do some trick
going.
shots. Whoa! Oh my god, I don't know what I'm going to start throwing it back at the studio audience. Keep going.
It's sticking. Oh my god.
I want to see some trick shots. Let's go. Pick up your pancake. Jaden, pick up your pancake. Pick up your pancake. Let's go.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Secret ball.
Oh.
Keep going. Keep going. I'm gonna jump for cover because now I'm getting worried.
I'm going crazy. I
Okay,
had no idea what to
let's
do.
go. Okay. Jaden's lost a lot of points here, and it's really scary. The studio audience is also throwing out pancakes at each other. Oh my god.
I'm going
Hey.
nuts.
Great. Lock in, guys. Lock in. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plans down. Pan down.
You see that? It fell when I put it down. It landed.
Studio audience, stop throwing stuff. The game is done. Okay, so I have to decide a winner here. And truthfully, it was really close, and I don't know who to give the winner to. But I've got an idea here. Ready? Drum roll, please, everyone. The winner is Liam.
Yes! Let's go!
You can throw these back to the audience.
Yeah!
Have fun with your reward.
Yeah! They all doubted me. You doubted me. You doubted me. But I still did it. I want to thank my mom and my dad and my dog and my sister and my friends for this beautiful trophy. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. It's more like a paperweight or like a...
All right. Well, welcome back to the show. Well, Austin, it's been an eventful show, hasn't it?
Yeah, it sure has. I think I got a ping pong ball to the head.
Of course. But just before we head out, I think it's best time for us to discuss the highs and the lows of the weekly chosen job. Austin, do you think this job is worth the minimum wage?
It depends, truthfully, on what type of feeling I'm in. Right now, no. Tomorrow, no. The next day, no. And no every other day. I hate that job. I'm perfect, so I got paid really well. Like I was making 40, 50, 60, 70 an hour. For the minimum wage person, not worth it.
Interesting. Could you give us some other cons of being a food worker?
Like, okay, cons, you stink, people suck. And did I say you stink? Because truthfully, I stank. Working like 14-hour shifts, I was coming home and had to shower for like 2 hours just to not smell like fish. Like, it was awful. But because I'm perfect, I only stank for like an hour. So it wasn't that bad.
Right. Well, geez, that sounds like a nightmare. I feel like we've been covering so many negatives and we need a little bit more positivity. Any highlights of working the job?
Yeah, definitely. There are a couple highlights. I liked free food, and sometimes the customers weren't bad. I had a customer that was really nice. He came in every week. I think his name was Fred. He was a little British man, a little old, maybe in his 70s. It was great. I loved the guy. He'd come in every Friday. He'd be so nice. He'd tip me well. because why wouldn't you tip me well? Like, do I need to say this again? I'm perfect. So besides that, and then free food, I used to make food for myself all the time and kind of hide it from my boss, but I was really good at hiding it. Do I need to repeat it? I'm perfect.
Right. Wow, I didn't know that we get this positive. Well, Austin, any other helpful words of advice for anyone leading towards the food business?
You know, as much as I love cooking and I love being in the kitchen, it's like my way of expressing myself. It's my way of showing affection to people. It's through my cooking. No, I wouldn't join the food industry. I hated it. I still do to this day. It destroyed a lot of my passion for cooking when I was doing those 16-hour days. And obviously, I'm still perfect, so it hasn't destroyed my passion anymore. But as long, like, no one, you can't be me. So I understand if you're really struggling to kind of deal with it.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Austin, for joining us today. And thank you to our viewers for tuning into today's episode. I'll see y'all next week. And remember, stay tuned, stay safe, and stay employed. I'm your host, Jordyn, and I'm officially burnt out. Ah!